In 2025, the United States unveiled one of its most far-reaching immigration overhauls in recent history, imposing sweeping restrictions, removals, and deportations that have reshaped lives across Asia. Families separated, students stranded, and diplomatic tensions rising. Tonight, we break down the impact country by country, who's affected, why it happened, and what it means right now. Number 1. China. Chinese nationals, especially students and researchers, faced some of the sharpest restrictions this year. The US imposed tighter reviews on F&J visas, mainly in science, technology, engineering, and math. Dozens of scholars saw their visas revoked mid-study, forced to leave within days. Washington's reasoning: officials cited espionage and intellectual property theft risks, particularly in fields like AI, semiconductors, and defense tech. Result: a chilling effect on educational exchange between the world's two largest economies. Number 2. India. India saw the highest deportation numbers in Asia. What began as hundreds of removals soon turned into thousands. Deportation flights now leave for India weekly. Reason is given: visa overstays and undocumented entry. Critics argue many were caught in fast-track courts with little chance to appeal. Impact: families uprooted overnight as the US pushed for large-scale removals, aided by India's cooperation in accepting deportation flights. Number 3. Iran. In June 2025, the White House suspended nearly all entry of Iranian nationals from immigrant and student visas to temporary work permits. Only limited humanitarian exceptions remain. Washington's justification: national security threats, diplomatic strain, and lack of cooperation on identity verification. Outcome: families separated, students shut out, and a once active Iranian academic community in the US suddenly silenced. Number 4. Afghanistan. Afghanistan was included in the June proclamation, facing a complete entry suspension. Officials blamed the collapse of reliable ID systems after the Taliban's return to power and fears of extremist infiltration. Human cost: thousands who aided US missions are now stranded, cut off from resettlement and the safety they were promised. Number 5. Myanmar, Burma. Myanmar also faced a full suspension on all entry categories: immigrant, student, and work visas. Reason: political instability and unreliable documentation under military rule. Reality: families permanently separated, with critics arguing that civilians are being punished for their government's failures. Number 6. Laos. Laos was hit with partial entry restrictions. Most immigrant and work visas were halted due to weak identity verification systems. Result: long delays and uncertainty for Lao families waiting to reunite in the US. Number 7. Yemen. Already torn by civil war, Yemen faced a total entry ban in 2025. Immigrant, diversity, and student visas were all closed off. Washington's argument: risks of document fraud and extremist infiltration. Effect: families trapped in separation, no timeline for relief. Number 8. Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan faced partial suspensions. Business and cultural visas stayed open, but family and immigrant visas were slashed. Cause: the US accused the country of refusing deportation cooperation and background check sharing. Result: rising diplomatic tensions between Washington and Ashgabat. Number 9. Pakistan. Pakistan's inclusion sparked major controversy. The US placed strict limits on work and family visas, affecting H-1B workers, students, and spouses alike. Reasons cited: terrorism financing concerns, poor ID systems, and Pakistan's alleged refusal to take back deportees. Impact: families divided, students' admissions cancelled, and skilled workers denied entry. Critics warn that this could strain US-Pakistan relations at a sensitive geopolitical moment. Number 10. North Korea. North Korea's case was largely symbolic. A total entry ban formalized what already existed. Reason: lack of cooperation, espionage fears, and nuclear tensions. Effect: almost no legal path for North Koreans to resettle in the US, reinforcing a long-standing diplomatic freeze. Number 11. Bangladesh. Bangladesh came under intensified enforcement. While not banned, special DHS operations targeted visa overstays. Deportation flights to Dhaka rose sharply. Reason: high visa overstay rates and delays in accepting deportees. Outcome: entire communities in US cities faced sudden removals, families torn apart after years of quiet life. Number 12. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka faced rising visa denials and deportation operations. Washington's explanation: non-cooperation on deportations, identity fraud, and poor documentation systems. Impact: students and workers stranded, families separated, and opportunities halted amid the island's ongoing political and economic turmoil. Thanks for watching. Like the channel and subscribe.